Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. US News 99. Welcome to Update News. Abbott Elementary cast previews Season 4 for us. Crossover episode hints, romance updates, and more. Fans are on the edge of their seats waiting for new episodes of Abbott Elementary, and Us Weekly has the scoop on what's to come in Season 4. The hit ABC show previously ended on a high note when Janine Quinta Brunson and Gregory James Williams finally locked lips during the Season 3 final. Viewers can be rest assured that the kiss heard around the world is just the beginning as Abbott Elementary continues to raise the sitcom bar. One of the funniest things about the show is Janine and Gregory thinking that their interactions don't massively affect everybody else in the school. Williams joked in the newest issue of Us Weekly about the reverberating effect of Janine and Gregory's presumed romance. It is going to affect the school as a whole. Williams teased that Jacob's Chris Perfetti investment in Janine and Gregory's romance would come back to haunt him. Jacob is really the only one who does know about the kiss. That's what going into the season, we are really keeping track of who knows what happened. Jacob is the only one who does know, and the fact that he doesn't have an anxiety disorder at this point in time is nothing short of a miracle, Williams quipped. You're going to see the fact that he's playing with this information. Everybody else feels more suspicious of Gregory and Janine. There's definitely going to be a butterfly effect here. It's going to affect everybody and the school as a whole. Brunson had similar insight into where Janine and Gregory stand. I'm really pumped about that storyline, she teased. I'm excited about Janine and Gregory both as individuals and as people who have had a situationship up until now. Aside from the Janine and Gregory of it all, Season 4 promises 2 Christmas episodes, more family members being introduced on screen, and that highly anticipated crossover episode. The entire cast of Abbott Elementary gave us an exclusive glimpse before the show returns to ABC on Wednesday, October 9 at 9:30 p.m. ET. Janine Teagues. After a brief stint at the district, Janine is back to teaching just in time for a big change in her relationship status. Brunson, who is an executive producer on Abbott Elementary, is excited about the direction the show is going as the writers continue to reveal more about each character. The writers and producers, we have distinct visions. So my hope is always that I'm not asking the actors to work overtime and they don't feel the need to do anything but come in and act. Of course, they have insight into their characters that they share. And it's more than taking the material and performing it in a way that sometimes I don't even expect, she noted to us. I'm like, oh wow, that unleashed a new layer. I didn't see it that way, but the way you did it was exactly how that would be said. It's a lot about how they say things, and I think that's really cool with our process. The other perk of having a creative say is brainstorming new ideas like a crossover episode. It's very cool. It's unexpected. And it'll be a delight to the audience of both shows. It'll be very exciting for the people who watch our shows. And if they watch one show and not the other, that's cool too, Brunson shared. Because it'll make people interested in the other show. It's just a fun way to shake up TV. Brunson confirmed that the crossover would happen a little later in the season, but not too far out. She also discussed how Abbott Elementary's extended episode order would benefit Season 4 since now there's 22 episodes to look forward to. What's fun about 22 episodes is being able to have multiple arcs throughout the season. I'm just so excited to return to having longer arcs that last 6 episodes long. But then also having some that only last 2 episodes within the 22, she continued. I am really pumped to be able to tell those kinds of stories again, because with our truncated Season 3, it was a little bit harder to do and minimize the amount of different arcs we would have done. Brunson concluded. I'm excited about our holiday episodes. Those are just fun to do, and they're so much fun for the audience. We will have a Halloween episode and a Christmas episode this year, and that really just makes me happy. Gregory Eddie. Season 3 ended as the school year came to an end, but fans shouldn't be too worried about that inevitable time jump. We always like to do somewhat of a catch-up, whether it's visual or verbal. It's the top of the year, so that's something that we've established as a pattern that you can expect at this point now that we're going to do it, Williams told us. How we're going to do it is always going to be unique, but I think at this point, it's safe to expect that we will catch up over the time missed. The update will help as everyone tries to figure out where Janine and Gregory stand after finally acting on their feelings. Williams couldn't give too much away except to say that there's some definite changes when it comes to our favorite TV couple, Melissa Schemmenti. When we last checked in with Melissa, she and Jacob were finding their groove as roommates. The obstacles, however, are not fully in Melissa's rearview mirror. It's different living with a person versus working with them, Brunson told us. Now there are things Jacob knows about her and things she knows about him. Lisa and Walter also teased a dinner episode fans won't see coming, telling us, "When you see it, you'll know what I mean." But it is a super funny version of this kind of story, and I'm very excited for it. It's just chaos. As for Melissa's love life, Abbott Elementary won't be boxing her in as she keeps exploring the dating scene. In Melissa's experience, women got with a guy and probably had kids. We still don't know that part of Melissa's story yet, but I think we will at some point hear what that journey was for her, she detailed. For Melissa, getting a divorce was so big. It was big for her that she was just afraid to go and live a life the way it might have been. So she's kind of doing that now. Barbara Howard. Melissa isn't the only one pulling out all the stops this spooky season. If it's Halloween, Barbara's going to dress up. If it's Christmas, she's going to sing. Cheryl Lee Ralph shared with us as Brunson promised more fun for Barbara, in the form of more time with her kids. Just because Barbara is always teaching others doesn't mean she can't learn something new. Barbara is becoming a lifetime student, Ralph teased to us. She just keeps learning and evolving as a human being.